Now, what was the whole thing here? I can't use my disguise anymore because the enemies know. Oh, shit. Oh, I wouldn't be nervous, Amber. It's not like... No, nothing, you know. Because, you know, there's nothing to be nervous about because when it happens, it'll be so instant and quick, you won't, like... You won't even know. Like, it'll...
Who is that? It's the
There's no point stressing about when it'll happen and how it'll happen. It'll just...
What's going on?
Respond!
Communications with B1 of the Shell 1 core.
I'm gonna go to B2 just because I can't remember what I was doing. And maybe I have to come down here? I feel like I gotta go find the president. I think that's on my list. You know, I'm gonna call somebody and just ask.
Get out of Shell 1. According to Ames, the president is on the first floor of Shell 2's core.
I made a
Cross
mistake.
the connecting bridge from the north side of Strut D to get to Shell 2.
Okay.
That's where you...
Thank God I called someone. Oh, but go. But. Take me up to floor 1, cause there's a bad guy coming for me. Bye, bitch. I love how you walk upstairs. And then he goes back to being cool. Oh, fuck. Oh, I saw the security camera and I panicked. I had a security panic.
Huh?
Oh, fuck.
What was that just now?
What was I? No. Why are you asleep? Wake up! This is my least favorite bit, getting across this fucking... Oh, wait. All might be alright. Let's chaff it up. They put more mines down. Or maybe that was the same mine from before. I don't know. Am I going the right way? I am. Oh God.
Something over there.
No, there's not. No, you're making it up. Bye. Bye.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't steal me.
You can't.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to the DE connecting bridge.
Please don't.
Exercise extreme caution.
Almost there. This is it, baby. We did it. I think I'm about to have a boss fight.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now.
Strut
How's
that
the
H.
situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
I feel like I've done this already. I know what they look like, right?
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
It's so true, Dirty. I need a PSG-1. I feel like I need to go get a PSG one.
Nothing here.
Fucking hell. The idea when you shoot people with sleepy darts is you wanna try and hit them in the head, not just shoot them 37 times on the torso. You gotta imagine getting the dart in the head and you're just like, Has anybody? Did the guy do poopies in here?
There's somebody there.
No, fuck. Can you crack your skull on the floor? Then you crack your skull on the floor, yeah. And the dart is on the front, so it goes deeper in. And then you get funny brain. Funny brain, not so funny.
Go to the DC connecting bridge.
It's got to be a PSG one. There's got to be a room that has like a level 4 door that I... It's not here. I know what room it'll be in, if it's anywhere. Well, anybody in here? Is there doors in here? There's not. There's not. But there's not. Pop. Goo. Stop following me, bitch. Stop following me, snitch. I thoroughly enjoy the music in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Bye.
Alright, this coffee's starting to kick in now. Just really phenomenal news. You're dead. Level 3, have I been here? PSG 1, baby. I don't want to talk to you, actually. Ow! My balls! Shut up, nerd. Oh, I love how smoothly that alert music went into, like, the regular music.
Why are you late with your status report?
RGB, what's that? Oh! Grenade launcher. Don't mind if I do. I'll have a go on that.
Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
We don't need to do that. Fuck! That's the cunts are up here. I thought they were downstairs. Comes from
Enemy
upstairs.
personnel on board. All units maximum.
That's pretty epic. What are you doing, nerd? Go. Level 2. Go. Level 1. Baby. They're coming downstairs.
Enemy intruder sighted. Send additional personnel.
Dispatch additional unit to Strut F. Don't allow the subject to get away.
I'm in a full panic. I just got caught. Lucky I did all those years of gymnastics. I want a coffee, but I also want a nap before work at 4:30. Yeah, I like Kay Luis's thought. Nap now, coffee later. This room has a weird audio glitch. When it's alert time, it goes sometimes. Okay, sluts. You want to try out my new thing? That didn't work at all. Turns out cartwheeling is stronger. Cartwheeling is stronger than a grenade launcher. And when do we start watching This Is How You Don't Play MGS2? Joker, please don't hate me. Well, I fucking hate you. I'm where I need to be. I got the PSG one. Get off my dick, everyone. I'm trying my fucking best. Nah, you're right. Perpetually caffeinated. Speaking of which. What do I take for this? Pantazamine. Did I get it? Hello. Oh, I know. It's on the fucking thing, isn't it? Yay. How rehearsals? They were good. They were good. Actually, you know what? They weren't so good. Everyone was in a bit of a shitty mood.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
Yeah, everyone was
One of the
tired.
enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No,
My balls.
nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming
Nah,
back
they should
to
be
Shadow
exactly the same,
Moses.
caffeinated.
And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
Our boys.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the big shell.
Well, not really.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
I feel like they should be able to piece this as like they're all trained and they're all deep in the Force. But that's the thing, Dirty. He does know everything. It's these fucking idiots. The Colonel is like, he's definitely dead. And it's like, well, let's think about it for 2 fucking seconds. Because he's literally a clone. Is there any chance the body could be cloned? Could be, I don't know. It was missing its right arm. He knows liquid, what?
I've been waiting for you.
Whatever.
A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
That's not him.
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You brother of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake.
Snake? Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him.
This motherfucker hardcore.
Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
So full on.
That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get him?
That's so not ideal.
Otacon, we're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
The world needs only one big boss.
Snake's not trying to be Big Boss.
I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Can't we all just be happy together? Well, there's only two at the moment, K. Luis. One of them's dead.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
There's no way you heard that. I'm counting on you. So quiet.
Use this.
Good fucking throw. Gotcha, bitch.
Damn it! Damn it!
Move. Which element is our snake? Our snake is Solid Snake. He's pretending to be Solid Snake. But he's really Solidus Snake. I don't really know what Solidus means. Oh, fuck. What the? If I could just hit him a couple times in a row.
Is that the best you can do?
You know, I should have to take this. It's quick.
More ammo. Catch. You're tougher than I thought.
Solidus may as well be a made-up word for me because I don't know. I don't know if it is a real thing. I've never heard of Solidus before this game.
Try dodging this! Damn!
Right. I'll take care of it.
A curve in a graph of temperature and composition of a mix of the temperature and composition of a mixture below which the substance is entirely solid. I don't even know what that means. Also, he's neither solid or liquid. I guess that's kind of cooler than like gas snake, which is what someone said when we were playing MGS1. They were like, "Is there a gas snake?" And I'm like, "Well, no, but you know, is there another snake?" Wink, wink. And then at the end of MGS1, they're like, there is another snake. There's a third clone, Solidus. But Solidus does sound a lot cooler than Gas Snake. The name's Gas Snake. I can't stop tooting. It's not good.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
Is that the same Raiden as the one you play in MGS4? You don't play as Raiden in MGS4, but it's the same one. But no spoily woilies. But yeah, he is in there. But you don't play as him.
Fab!
You play as Solid Snake, or as Amber pointed out, Old Snake. Anything Elgato caffeinated? Elgato HD60 S Plus is the one I have to stream what you're seeing right now, and it's consistently fantastic. No, Robert, you play as Raiden in like MGS Rising or Metal Gear Rising.
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Metal Gear Rising,
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
I think there was actually a
We work on
leak.
our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
On what's going to be
That's
in
the way
Volume
I
2.
used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world,
What responsibility?
to keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember?
They're not
That
evil,
means a lot
Amber.
to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
So there's some pretty substantial leaks that claim like the list of games that were being worked on for both the collections, and it was the ones that are left over is Peace Walker, Phantom Pain, Ground Zeroes, and Metal Gear Solid 4. I was singing the absolute butt from Lion King 2. Oh, sorry, there's too much going on. I gotta close these links and focus on the game. Well, that's his actual name, Kalois. He is Jack. She's his girlfriend. Or wife or something, and she just refuses to use his code name, even though she was specifically told
Colonel,
to use his code
Metal
name.
Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now
There
doesn't
might be
make any
more
sense.
Perpetual.
It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Ooh. How many people are on this conference? Yeah, this Zoom call's getting out of hand. Whoa! Clearly I'm doing the wrong thing. Oh. Yeah. Well, the good news is Amber's boyfriend is real. Solid Snake is back. So yeah, there are a lot of snakes, Amber. But
Raiden!
a lot of them have like different names and shit. A lot of them are like the same snake with a different name. But right now, at this point in time, you've got Solid Snake, Solidus Snake, and Liquid Snake. But Liquid Snake's dead, so you just got Solid and Solidus. And they're both clones of Big Boss. Now, Big Boss is also Snake, but when he was in the field, he went by Naked Snake. And then later on, he goes by Big Boss and Venom Snake. Although, I don't want to spoily woilies, but, you know, let's just say that Venom Snake. Put the stinger away. Or Punish Snake as well. It's Venom / Punish Snake. Which just to make it even more confusing. I don't know why Big Boss has so many fucking code names.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation. Hey!
Everyone, from now on, I'll refer to as liquid_Matt. Yeah, you'd love my Matt Liquid. What would our snake code names be? I like to be like Chunky Snake or something like that. Ben, you could be Ginger Snake. I could be Posh Snake. Or Sporty Snake. This is dumb. Doesn't someone piss on your head in this bit? Fuck! Red Snake. That's even cooler. Why do you get a cool one? Fine, I get to be Thick Snake.
Big boy. We just made some money. High five, bitch. Fuck you. You're fat.
You're fat. Thank you, Robert, for the $10. Oh. Now, hold on. Robert tried to play a media share that's not working. Let's make sure this media share comes through because it's relevant. It says, I am a snake. Oh, I know what this is. Fuck. I thought it was something.
Snake.
Snake.
I'm a snake.
Snake.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a slithery little sneaky snake. I'm so slithery and sneaky because I'm a snake.
Snake.
Slithering in your garden, catching me a mouse. Snake. I'm a snake. Look into my eyes, Jungle Book.
Jungle Book?
I'm Mowgli, look in my eyes. I'm a slithery hypnotist snake. I'm hypnotized from the Indian boy, so...
I've not seen this full thing.
I don't know, turn on that panther and join the snake, because I'm a snake. I'm a slithery, look at my tongue. Yeah.
That was a lot. Master Foods barbecue snake. That's good. I like G Snake. I like the real snake. Well, this has triggered fetishes I didn't know I had. Ben could be Jim Snake. Thickwood Snake. Thickwood Snake. Yeah, DJ, I did.
my pants.
Good my pants.
Right.
Yes. Piss on me. Piss all over me. Yeah. Yes, daddy like. God, that's a real stream. Okay, that's quite enough of that. Cypher. Cypher. Oh, that's so many. Let's just chaff it. I'm a snake. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Fuck. Do I go that way? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no, I do it because I got to get to the middle of the strut. Ooh! God, the chaff grenade in this lasts so much longer than it does in MGS1. That guy's codename is Drained Snake.
Olga.
Olga.
Snake. He's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it.
Now, Ocelot.
Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
Oh, that's not Ocelot.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not
Oh,
one
that's
of my
Solidus.
own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
Whereas if Snake gets the chance to talk to Olga, he's gonna be
What
like,
about the chopper?
yeah,
The cam-off is out of action.
Ocelot
Take the
killed
oil
your dad.
fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
And very large.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
Should I move?
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Anybody else get a feeling that I should be able to hear this conversation that's around the corner without the directional mic?
High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
Of course.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I was always gutted that you never really explore Shell 2 outside the core. Is that true? I can't remember.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything
President.
all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training.
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
Well, if he could stand the
president is
fuck
wired
still.
with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like
He's
the walls
dead.
have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
The world's slowest rocket. I need a computer so I can see where I'm fucking going. Also, where's the shocky floor?
Jack, do you...
I just want to say real quick, Rose, just to see if shocking on the floor is as cool as it is in MGS1. Can I help you? What do you need from me? Because it's not over here. I don't care what you have to say, Rose. Rad. I love that they've shortened president up the top to Prez with a Z. Yo, Prez. What's good, dog? Presidezi. Presidente. Presilicious. I think that's the Nikita right there. So chaff? So we chaff our way to freedom? Fun fact, Kojima actually tased. That's fucking dumb. That's fucking dumb. Yeah. There we go. Go. I would love a cold drink, thank you. Has there been a soldier walking around this whole time? Oh no, that's the president. B1. I can't see shit. Now I can see shit. Let's go swimming.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
That's not his voice.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
They added some shit in there. Oh, wait. Sorry, I thought it was like flying a plane where it's reversed. Nah, I don't think that's true. Perpetually caffeinated. I know what you're saying, but I think that was just them adding in dialogue for the PS5 version. Because maybe it was like different in the original. They're like, we didn't make the instructions clear enough. It's a night vision or... Nope, or... Wrong. I keep pulling back to go up. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. That's a fucking bomb. Woohoo! I'm ignoring that phone call. Because he's beautiful, K. Lewis. Oh. Oh, Stillman. He's still now. It's also weird saying push touchpad instead of push select. I don't know. At least they changed it. Knowing Kojima, I just assumed they'd do a direct port and not tweak anything. Oh, I fucking knew it. I didn't need to come all the way this. I should have just gone back and done what I was told. Beautiful mermaid. Oh, yeah. No. Go away. You're driving me crazy, Ellie. Can I do the whole swim in one breath? I think I can. Yeah, boy. Beautiful Rosa. Oh, yeah. The president. Because I know how this game ends. Like, at some point I remembered the whole, like, thing about this game. And it's like, it makes playing the game very interesting. It's one of those M. Night Shyamalan twists. Do I not? Maybe I do it through here. Nope.
What are you doing?
Fucking move, knobhead.
What is that?
One of those M. Night Shyamalan twists where you see stuff throughout the game that, like, points you towards, you know, you go back and notice things. All right, Mr. President, if that is your real name.
President Johnson.
What a sexy president.
So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
I thought you came to kill me.
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
You're ugly.
What are you? What the?
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
I should have paid attention.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
Devin, what's going on?
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
By the way, if you're watching the stream anywhere except Twitch,
yes.
Come over to Twitch.
Mr.
That's
President,
where I can
It's my understanding that the terrorists
see the
have
chat
managed
clearly.
to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
The president
But
did
why
just grab
stoop to
Raiden by the
terrorism?
pussy.
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president.
go outside again.
You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them.
The
Very few
Illuminati.
are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance. Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply,
Yitch.
the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
Crazy.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears.
George Sears.
That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
Boom.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Is that true?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
Would you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Yeah, I remember this.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Jesus Christ.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool.
You're a military tool.
It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Good Lord.
Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
See, Dragon
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
God damn, that's a lot
This
of
is
fucking
card
info
4.
dump.
It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know.
It's nothing compared to Emma's info dump.
There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's her role! Pull! No!
Jesus.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom.
He has a very dainty little watch.
End it myself.
It's elegant.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
I feel like a regular fucking John Wilkes Booth. I feel like a regular Lee Harvey Oswald. I feel like a regular Charles Guiteau. I feel like a regular John Hinckley Jr. over here. What's the second job, Gibbo? Tell us about it.
I see.
I'm
sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat.
You got it,
However,
boss.
given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Yes, sir.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out.
I would probably avoid
Right,
finding
we're
out.
running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Thanks for the follow,
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
No, they're straight into the
Yeah.
PC.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
Oh, fuck, here we go.
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development.
Wait,
shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
I love that
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
they tell you things multiple times because the information's so dense.
And him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Don't know if this has been discussed, but Raiden
Yes,
is an
to a
elite
certain
level
degree.
dork. Yeah, it's
Seems
been
like
discussed.
Everyone knows about them except me.
They
Such
didn't
a
choose
whingy
Snake
cunt.
to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear
Did the
campaign.
VR training of your mission, senpai.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example.
He also did Shadow
so
Moses.
everybody
He's
would
done it
think
all.
twice before opposing them.
That's it. They set all this up just to nail you guys.
I literally
No, there's more to it
did
than
all
that.
your training. Can I suck it a
Marine's
dick?
Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray.
What?
They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich...
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
There's so many words being thrown at me.
We need her in order to stop Arsenal.
I have far too much ADHD to process all of this. 100% this. Oh my god, Snake, this is so fucked up that they would set you up like that. Stay fierce, Exo Raiden. I also didn't like that Colonel was like, I'll look into it. And I'm like, I feel like if I was in a position of power and someone was like, oh, the Illuminati is controlling the world, I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna look into it. Because I'll be the guy. Literally, this is so fucked up. And then the Illuminati kills you. How about don't look into it? And let's just focus on what we're doing. Now let's go save Emma Emmerich, who reveals Ocelot's really fucked up backstory. That's like the most significant detail I remember from this game is Ocelot's, not Ocelot, Oticon's backstory of him and Emma. I don't want to spoil these woilies it, but Oticon was fucking his stepmom when he was 17, and I feel like we don't talk about that enough. Colonel's search history. Is Illuminati responsible? Is Illuminati responsible? What is Illuminati? Piss off. That's funny. How to tell if I is Illuminati? How to spell Illuminati? Is Snake Illuminati? Illuminati definition. This is comedy right here. That's a big bowl of comedy. Can he do it in one swim? I think he can. I don't think he can. I think he can. You got this. One swim, no worries. Every day. Can it illuminate, kill people?
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
I'm about to go into a 10-minute cutscene again.
This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there.
And what were you doing in your room?
You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
Why?
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father
fucking
didn't.
my stepmom.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble.
Something funny about
the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help
There's
her get over it?
something very funny about him being like...
It's still gonna take some time to repair the camera.
She won't even wear a bathing
Sorry,
suit.
Kid.
Damn.
The rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
I was going to help my sister, but my stepmom was stuck in the washing machine. Can Illuminary swim? You guys are on it today. This is fucking comedy gold. Oh, no. Oh, I know this one. I remember this.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
I remember this boss fight, playing this in extreme difficulty when I was a kid, and spending like days on this boss fight. He got shot in the head. Maybe we try something apart from guns.
I thought so.
I thought so.
Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
How about you, Snake?
I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
Of course.
She
what are we
was
fucking
some time
surprised?
ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike?
I think this is Jared Leto's best
again.
role.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
Oh, fuck. The
This
cutscenes
is no
are getting a bit
ordinary
tiring in this
bomb.
section.
This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion.
Can I get
using
drip-fed
lasers and
info,
magnetics
please?
to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically,
Is
it
Van
becomes launch
the
capable
same voice
when
actor in
Arsenal
this
is
and the fourth
activated.
game?
A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
He does. I feel like he gets better at the voice in MGS4.
We might be the only ones telling the truth.
He voices Hermes in Futurama. You can hear it once you know that.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
That's so fucking
sounds
good.
Like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you? It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough.
Please
to
end
enter the
nah.
program.
I don't know what that means.
That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Good dodge, Nobbit. Bow, 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 I remember this fucking music.
Yeah.
Where is he? I'm literally not joking around anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm never gonna hit him up there. How about a stun grenade? Will that do anything?
I can't move.
Where is he?
Freeze.
Oh my god. Bye.
Yeah, take this.
Can I use the stinger? Ow! Drown, baby boy. And it took him 2 games to nail the voice. Yeah, I feel like the voice is stronger in the second game. It's less like... It sounds less like me doing a voice. Yeah.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the president gave you.
Program?
When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
You got it, brother.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
I feel like... I forget. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. In this game, it's like, it sounds like he's really trying to do the vamp voice. It sounds like a person who's trying to do a voice, but in the fourth game, it just sounds like that's his voice. I don't know how he worked it out or why it took so long, but great work. Oh, that's right. I don't have a map, so I have to work this shit out myself. Let's just try and memorize shit. Body armor. Very nice. Okay, that's easy. That's baby shit. Same work for more. Hell yeah, Robber! Congratulations. That guy was also the dude in the back of the car in Pulp Fiction. In Pulp Fiction. When he gets his head shot in? Shot in. When he gets his face fucking shot off? Oh, that's funny.
Hello?
So fucking weird.
Are you alright?
Just like Otacon. Can these fucking Emmerichs hold their goddamn bladders?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help.
He just starts going.
I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try.
Like a bowl of milk for a cat. I'm so fucked.
Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right.
Oh, you left me a real steamer.
Too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Dude, you need help.
Come on. We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
And destroy.
Better move.
I can't swim.
You can do this, boo-boo.
Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me.
Is that true? Is it Naomi and Emma the same?
Most.
That's crazy.
When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim!
That's the sign of a good voice actor. They're very, very different voices.
Swim.
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
If the game allows you to leave her, it would have been 2 hours shorter.
Of course I'm
better.
sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side.
That's a
Give
lot
me a
of
signal
beats.
if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
You got this, Boo Boo Pants. You got this,
Hang on
Sugarfoot.
tight. Okay, let's go.
The Riz.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths.
God, swimming with someone on your back. What a fucking nightmare.
3.
Wait.
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
My glasses!
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Hmm?
I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's go.
Who's the guy you like that used to wear them? Is it your stepbrother? They're a sick family. $100 beats, baby. That was easy. I bet the water gets warmer. I think she's all out of piss. Do I have to hold her hand? Is that a... I can't remember. Come with me, boo-boo. Let's go, Sugarfoot. It's Cuckoo Banana Pants, because Otacon's fucking his stepmom, while his stepsister is in love with him, and then his dad chucks a suey wooey because he finds out his son is having sex with his wife.
You did good.
And he also tries to drown her in the pool while he
I
does it.
concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But
ooh,
we were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel, I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job.
Drowning.
Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
We've managed to
It's going
avoid
to be hard with the
drowning.
connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What
Got a
about
brother,
Emma?
man.
She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your
Action.
finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Action button.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
Is that you?
Hal.
Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer. You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry.
Don't
I'll
do
get
it.
her there.
Oh, man. Oh, things are so fucking weird. These guys have problems. Please don't fight. Please don't fight while we're trying to save the world. Let's go, boo-boo. Come on, Sugarfoot. Let's get out of here. The only reason I think Ashley is worse, Perpetual, is just because it's longer. Don't bring that girl back to the that Otacon monster. No, she deserves better.
Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
Yeah, he did his shit. Got shot right in the heart.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
Don't talk nerd to me.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well...
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information.
Oh my god.
High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary. Never to be seen by the public.
It'd be crazy if this happened for realsies.
The Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to
I didn't
provide
understand
complex
any of
data
this
for
when I was a
GW to
kid,
study.
Jacob.
And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well,
she got over that
I think
quick.
that's about all I know.
Right.
Thanks for the follow, motherfucker.
I think we better head for the computer room.
The Navas, thanks for a
My
follow.
bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Dork.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
The only one interested in miners is your mum.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These?
Can we save this conversation for when there's not a terrorist
They
threat?
hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
The fucking Riz. It's dog shit. Alright, I can't do this in one sitting because her oxygen is dog shit. I feel like I said dog shit too many times in a row. Oh, I might have pushed this. I believe I pushed it. Shouldn't have done that. Still got it, baby. She probably would have lasted, like her health would have lasted till I got around the corner, I think. MGS2 might have... Like, they've all got long cutscenes, but this has had a pretty significant...
I can't stand bugs! I am not moving!
This has had a pretty significant patch of, like, cutscenes compared to gameplay being really weak. MGS3 and MGS4 really seem to break it up a bit better. Where even though there's a fuck ton of cutscenes, which there is in MGS4, it's borderline criminal. At least the gameplay fucking lasts. Also, the map is fucking tiny in this game. I didn't remember it being so small. The whole game in general. Because I'm not too far from the end. Let's go, Boo Boo Bear. Let's just avoid the enemies. Has he fallen asleep? You said he fell asleep! Let's go, Sugarfoot. That's not good. Do we have to? Oh.
Huh?
She's genuinely gonna die. I really fucked this. Quit it. There are so many of the cunts. I feel like I should just restart. He's going up to Emma. Stop. Where is he? This is a joke. Do they ever stop? Like, do I kill enough that they quit it? This is fucking silly. Come on, Emma. Oh, fuck it.
Raiden, you didn't!
It was an accident. I was late. It's like, relax. Seriously. Why are you so mad? She's just dead. I didn't mean to kill her. She just had to die. Gosh. Why are we so angry?
Communications with the have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately. You fucks. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Let's go. Let's go.
We have a man down. Increase to maximum security.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Don't do that.
Sending reinforcements to the first floor of the shell to exercise security.
Let's go, let's go. Come on, fuck me.
Communications have ceased. Fuck. We're all gonna die.
Man down. Increase to maximum security.
Don't do that. Where am I taking her? What's the objective here? Strike K. Biochem lab. That sounds right. Come on, Sugarfoot. Are these gonna... No, we're good. Return to your stations. You said that funny. Return to your stations. Oh, you are such a loser, EE. What a drag. She's really slowing down operations. Biochem lab? More like biochem lab. Fuck! I guess we're going this way? Have I taken her just totally the wrong direction? I should have listened to them when they told us where to go.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5.
That's what his
I don't
fists
have
look like
card
when he
5.
punches. Like,
damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
Such an arsehole. I felt like the wrong thing to do. But I did it. Ka-clunk.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
I honestly, Savage, I never really understand why. I think the codec is just so they don't have to animate cutscenes.
The sunset. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see. Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across. This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right. The oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's time to play sniper.
Nice.
Bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
God, he's such a nerd!
VR. Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
Jack, is that you?
Boom. We're going to wrap it up there, gang. I did want to go longer, but as you've probably noticed for the last half an hour or so, I keep looking down at my phone because there's some stuff going on about rehearsals tonight that needs to be sorted out. And I want to be able to focus because we're getting into the last chunk of the game. But we might come back tonight if you guys are keen. Maybe a little like 11 p.m. midnight, like till late in the like a big long stream to finish this game off. So just keep your eyes on the Discord and I'll try and get that notification out. We're not scheduled to I'm probably not streaming tomorrow night because I have... Oh, no, I might still be. Yeah, I might, but it might be a late one. Like, yeah. Anyways, point is keep your eyes on the Discord because tonight I'll hopefully be able to come back and finish off this game. And then tomorrow night I'll give you guys warning, but it'd probably be more like 10 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. Could have seen more of the game if someone knew how to fix their lights. It's true. It's true. But I think we're at a point now where we could knock out... I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 2 that much, but I did play it. Like after not playing it I played it once or twice when I was a kid and then just didn't touch it because it was never my favorite. Like Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 3, I was all over. But I did play it not that long ago, like a year and a half ago when I got the PS3. And I feel like with like one good sitting, like 3 or 4 hours, we can finish this game off.